Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky and I am the owner of Quality Business Consultant, and what I'd like to do in this video is to give you all an overview of what's included in my Walmart 2022 financial reports. So the way the video is going to play out is first and foremost going to go ahead and give you all a little bit of background about me, who I am, what I do, and why I do it. From that point in time, we're then going to go ahead and I'm going to show you all some brief snippets of my Walmart 2022 financial report. I'll show you the summarized income statement, balance sheet, and what you can expect to review if you do decide to purchase my Walmart 2022 financial report or my Walmart 2022 beginner's guide to financial analysis. All right, so with that mouthful said, let's go ahead and zip through this little PowerPoint presentation. All right, so as promised, a little bit about me. Again, Paul Borosky, MBA, doctoral candidate, and I am also the author of the Walmart 2022 financial report, as well as I've authored numerous reports for multinational organizations for the last 5 years. If you are interested in some of my other financial reports, just check out this website here. I've also published a book on Amazon.com. That's a Beginner's Guide to Understanding Financial Statements and Financial Ratios. If you wanted some more information on financial statements and financial ratios, check me out there. And then finally, I am an adjunct professor and subject matter expert in finance, so I do have some education and academics backing up some of my thoughts and ideas. All right, so I do offer two different reports for analysis for Walmart 2022. It's Beginner's Guide to Financial Analysis for 2022 for Walmart, and then the financial report and analysis for 2022. And in this video, I'm going to explain the difference and what you can expect in the reports. So just keep in mind, everything that's in the Beginner's Guide to Financial Analysis will also be in my financial report. In addition to the Beginner's Guide, I also give analysis for the various income statement line items, balance sheet line items, and a lot of the financial ratios as well. All right, so in my report, both the report and the Beginner's Guide, I do summarize the income statement for Walmart, and this is a summarized version of the income statement you'd find in the report. After the summarized version of the income statement, I'll then go ahead and identify a lot of the line items, or the important line items in my opinion. For example, revenues, I'll identify revenues, I'll define it. I'll then go ahead and give you all a definition from a different perspective of the line item, and then I'll give you some analysis tips to help you all identify trends for that various line item. And then in the financial report that's not included in the Beginner's Guide, I'll give you a brief analysis of the trends that I have identified, and then I'll give you an analysis grade from my thoughts and ideas about that particular line item. And then I'll also go ahead and include the line item and then different metrics to compare that line item to give you some perspective. Second section in the report is the summarized balance sheet. So this is a summarized balance sheet for Walmart for 2022 to 2018 to 2022. And then again, I'll go ahead and start the most important line items in my opinion. I'll identify the cash, and then I'll give you the definition from a different perspective. Then we'll go into some analysis tips as to what to look for when analyzing that particular line item. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and give you a breakdown of the cash for the last 5 years. And then I'll give you one or two metrics to compare that line item to give you, again, perspective. And then for the financial report, I will then go ahead and give you my thoughts and ideas as related to that line item, how well the organization's doing. And then I'll give you an analysis grade, again, based on my opinion and my experience. The third section is Walmart's 2022 financial ratios. I've calculated several financial ratios for the last 5 years, and I break them into categories: the liquidity ratio, asset ratios, profitability ratios, and then the debt ratio. And then what I'll do after those, so for each category, for example, liquidity, financial ratios, I'll go ahead and I've identified several liquidity ratios. I'll give you the name of the ratio, and then I'll give you the calculations to use in order to calculate the ratio. I'll then give you a summary of the various ratios. These are the ratios for Walmart. Further, for most of the ratios, I'll go ahead and define the ratio. I'll give you the formula, and then I'll give you a different perspective on this particular ratio. I'll give you some analysis tips as to some thoughts and ideas on how to analyze what trends to look for and how to analyze that ratio. And then I'll show you the calculations that I've used for that particular ratio. For example, the current assets divided by the current liabilities, and here are the solutions or the current ratios for each. And then finally, in the financial report that's not included in the beginner's guide, I'll give you a brief analysis, thoughts and ideas that I've was able to identify when looking at that particular ratio. All right, so hopefully that information was helpful. And if you are interested in purchasing either my beginner's guide for Walmart 2022 financial analysis or the financial report for 2022, I just visit my website right here. Yeah, hopefully that information is helpful. And as always, have a great day.